Hello everyone. How are you guys today? Hope everyone is fine. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, according to where you found your time. How are we doing today? How has the day been? Hope has been productive. We keep thanking God for opportunity to be alive among the living. It's not easy. Yeah. So this is your gay kitchen, my kitchen. So I want to talk today. I wanted to talk today about living with a teenager. Mm-hmm. Living with a teenager, because I have one at home. Living with a teenager is not easy. You know, this is a stage, a phase of life that it comes with a lot of these children. They are trying to they are adventurous. They they want to know everything. They are curious. It's tricky, this stage. If you are not careful, this stage, this is the most difficult stage in a child's life, teenage stage. So I just wanted to make a short video about this. Maybe if any of us are going through the same thing I'm going through, it's not easy. But before I dive into this, please don't forget to follow my page. If you are not following the page and you're watching this video right now, please follow my page at Kitchen Gist TV. Just go to the profile and click like and follow. That's all. you know Thank you very much as you do that. So living with a teenager, my people, it be small matter, or easy. hmm. you know this is the stage where children feels they know more than their parents. No, we know parents cannot know everything, but at this stage, children feels they know everything. There's nothing you can tell them that they will not tell you. No, they know. They want to do it their own way. you know is somehow, especially us, us the African parents, the way we used to do things. Like, most of the time, we don't understand that we don't have to always use, like, you should also allow the child to make choices. The child should be able to express his feelings. The child should be able to give his or her own opinion. You should also you don't just take decisions like that. You have to involve the child and find out how also this decision is going to affect the child, what the child feels about the decision you're about to make. Is At this stage, you should be very interactive with your teenage child. At this stage, you need to be more interactive. You can't be that too like father or mother child, like always always giving the others. Well, at this stage, if you want to use that African way, we know what I'm trying to say, you are going to spoil everything. At this stage where they are teenagers, they need more of being interactive. You need to listen more to them. If they want to do something and they are okay, no, I don't want to, then you try to find out, okay, if you don't want to do this thing, what is your reason why you don't want to do it? Hear from them. Maybe they might have their own opinion, and who knows, it might be also right. So you try to talk more of them, because the more you try to use this African way, the more they become very defensive. And at this point in time, if you make mistake, this especially teenagers living abroad, at this period, if you make mistake, they can go wayward, they can go out of hand, because then they'll feel like you're being too controlling. They'll feel like they are in a prison, you are choking them. They'll feel like they are not having their freedom they want, because at this stage they want freedom. They want to exploit. This is a stage they want to exploit. Male child or female child. And if you build too this authoritative, this kind of, you have to listen to me all the time, and you have to do what I say, then they will become defensive. And before you know, they will go out there, they will listen to those friends, especially those ones here. Before you know, they have joined they have joined those negative influence out there. They will be influenced negatively out there with their children, before you know, your child has gone out of hand. So this period, instead of being that oga, that papa way, or that mommy way you want control, being too controlling, instead this period, channel that time, that energy into interaction with your teenager. Then you'll be able to even know what is happening in their lives. Teenagers might be going through a lot at school, out there with their friends, at home. As I said, this is a transition period, changing from a child to an adult. So they too are going through a lot on their own. So then, if you try to put more pressure on them, it might become too, like, they will become so defensive. They'll become so you know they'll be attacking. So this is a time to be more interactive. Start being more interactive with your child. Ask how to find out how things are going in his life. Even when there's something you brought up, you want you people to do something, or you want you or she to do something, and he said, you say no, or don't be too, you must do it. Be interactive, engage in conversation. Ask why, the reason why this child doesn't want to do this. Ask, get from his or her own point of view. That way you will be able to be part of the child's life. You will give the child that security, that ground, that you will be an atmosphere where that child will be comfortable to come to you or to tell you things about his or her private life. Because if you are not in the life of your teenager at this stage, many things might go wrong. This is where you have to be very active in their life. So how to even get close to them? Because at this stage, they build a wall around them. They build a powerful wall around them. Most of the time, teenagers, especially those here, they want to be on their own. They are always with their phone in their rooms. You don't even see your child. You are in the same house with your child. You don't see your child. My son is 80% in his room with his phone. 80%. Sometimes, like, even when I call him to come and sit, he will come. It's like the atmosphere is not conducive with him. He wants to be on his own, doing his own things on the phone, all those things. So it's a very difficult period. What I want to advise is we should be closer to our children through interaction, conversation, and we should not be too controlling. That is not the best answer. Being too controlling is not the best. If you are too controlling, they feel choked. They feel like you are, before you know it, you are pushing them away the more. This is a period that all of us have passed this period. We know how it is. We want to be we want to know everything. It's very adventurous, very curious. You want to discover everything at this stage. So it's a lot of changes that they themselves they are going through. So we have to help them by being understanding them somehow. We try to understand them more. We try to listen. When they try to listen to them, we give them listening ears. It's very important. Not that they should always listen to us. We too should try to listen to them. Listen and understand where they are coming from. It's very important because this stage, my dear, is difficult though. Nobody told me it's difficult. I didn't know that's how I troubled my mother. I didn't know that how my mother was crying too. I can experience it now for my son. It's not easy. So I just want to encourage us to that anyone family that is having teenagers at home, please take it easy with them. Just try to understand them. Okay, they are going through a lot too. The transition period is also something for them. It's heavy for them. So just try to understand them, listen to them more, get interactive with them. Try to get closer to them, to know your child more at this period. So if you can even make create a bond with them. Don't push them away by being too controlling. Don't push them away by feeling like they are stubborn. They are not stubborn. It's just a face. So many things are happening at the same time for them too. So they are going through a lot. Okay. So I just wanted to encourage those family with teenagers at home. God will continue to give us strength and wisdom on how to deal with them or how to bring them up. Okay. It is well. Please don't forget to subscribe or follow my page at Ketchenjis TV. Thank you. I might talk about this topic more elaborately in a live video. But for now, let's just, Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.